What's good, my guys, and whatnot? It's your boy. Blazing Metal, the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star, the God of the Universe, right back with another one. It has been a motherfucking while, but we right back with another one. I'm saying, shout you out. It has been a motherfucking while. It truly has been a while. For like what, 4 days, 3 days, a couple days. But we are right back with another one, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Sorry I was gone. I was busy living my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? I was busy living my motherfucking life. Which you should be busy with too. You shouldn't live for this shit right here. This shit ain't shit anyways. But anyways, let's talk about some shit, man. Let's talk about some shit. I want to talk about some shit today as usual. I want to talk about some freestyling ass shit as usual today. I was living my life, right? Like the past couple days and beyond. I was living my fucking life, minding my business and just being in my fucking real life, doing my shit, man. I was interacting with hella people, and I came to notice one specific thing. I'm a person who's doing a lot. As far as I'm initiating a lot, I'm talking a lot, I'm reaching out a lot, I'm stretching out my hand a lot, basically. And the thing was, of course, not every time this was reciprocated, and this is not what I'm bitching about. I'm not here bitching, why does nobody reciprocate my efforts? I'm not on some messiah shit like that, man, but I noticed something. When you stretch your hand out, when you initiate something, when you just offer yourself, or not on some literal physical sexual type shit, people tend to take you for granted. As in, people think they're not even justified, they're like entitled to your energy, so to speak. And I know this sounds like a buzzword, entitled to my energy. But this shit is some real ass shit I noticed in my real life the past couple of days because I was talking to a lot of people, which I usually don't do. I don't usually talk to a lot of people. I'm not giddy talking to people, I'm not happy to see people, I'm not happy to meet people, I don't give a red's flying ass about people like that, to be fully honest. But in the last couple of days I was in quite a lot of social goddamn events, I was like popping up in a lot of social circles for some strange reason, I don't know what it was, but I was seeing a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, I was seeing a lot of people. And I noticed something, like why is it when you give out your hand, metaphorically speaking, that people take you for granted? And it's not that this is like a problem, or this is like some, I want to have reciprocation type of energy I'm talking. I don't long for reciprocation, which you shouldn't long to. I'm just talking if I want to talk. I'm just, I guess, expressing myself if I like to express myself. But the thing is, when you do, people think they can thrive off you. They think they can use you, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? And this is like weird as hell. And then it hit me once again, man. Like this whole spirituality thing is just individuality and nobody has individuality. Like people need other people to strive on. People need other people to drink dry, basically. And this is not spiritual whatsoever. This shit is not spiritual whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? It is not spiritual, it is not individual to thrive and drink of somebody else's character, and this is all I'm seeing. This is all I'm seeing in real life. This is all I'm seeing. You offer yourself, you express yourself, and everybody else been leeching off that. Everybody else thinks they can build off that. Everybody else thinks they can use your template to just go out and about and create their own character, which is not spiritual whatsoever. And this is not inspiration, don't get it twisted. Inspiration does not mean you take somebody's system, you take somebody's life and be like them. This is not what inspiration is, and this is not what inspiration means, you know what I'm saying? Inspiration is being moved to act on your own. Anything else besides that is borderline copying, I ain't gonna fucking lie, man. Inspiration is just you seeing somebody else and they move you to do shit on your own. Anything else is I don't know what anything else is, but that shit ain't inspiration. Because inspiration means to be in spirit. And you cannot be in spirit if you copy somebody. Well, you are in spirit, but you are in somebody else's spirit. In somebody else's individuality, on somebody else's walls. In somebody else's business, you know what I'm saying? In somebody else's life, you know what I'm saying? What am I always saying? Mind your business, your mind is your motherfucking business, you know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Nobody's really spiritual because nobody is truly anything. Nobody's truly anything because nobody's truly individual, and this is like one thing I noticed when I was like out and about in like these couple days. I was acting out, I was just being me for the sake of being me, not hoping for reciprocation, not hoping for like, talk to me, yeah, talk to me, yeah, talk to me, Tower of Energies. I was just being me for the sake of being me, and I saw people taking that for granted, even though I'm not here to give out. Period. I'm not here to give out. I ain't here to give out. Free handouts, free goddamn shit, man. I'm no Messiah. I'm no fucking Jesus Christ, man. And I think it's goddamn evident. I think it's goddamn evident. I am Jesus Christ, man. I think it's evident at that point. At that point, it should be evident. So, yeah. You can do something and people think you do something for them. That's like also one thing I wish is fucked up about life itself. Not even life itself, but people themselves. You do something and people think you're doing something because of them. Oh, yeah, I guess he's doing this for me. No. Nobody's doing shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially I ain't. Especially me. Nobody's doing shit for you. Especially not me. Especially not me, ladies and gentlemen. For some strange reason, people make it all about themselves. They make it all about themselves, which is not inherently bad, but it's how you do it. Everything is about you, but not other people. Other people are not about you. You know what I'm saying? Everything in your life is about you. Excluding what people do. Bars. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's just weird when it comes to human beings, how they behave, and how much they take you for granted, even though you're not all out and about offering yourself. You know what I'm saying? At least I ain't. Everything is like, not everything, I know this is like a harsh word, but a lot of things are interpreted as an offering for somebody else to build their individuality of, which doesn't make any sense. Somebody expressing themselves nowadays is like an invitation for leeches and goddamn insects, mentally speaking, to come up to that space and take what you just pushed out by you expressing yourself, you know what I'm saying? And this is all I'm pointing towards. And don't even be worried, this is not something to be worried about, this is something which will happen. Like when I express myself, I see a lot of people running to that space I just threw my energy out and built the whole individuality of. But at that point, you have nothing to worry about, because somebody who takes is somebody who doesn't have shit. Let me repeat myself. Somebody who takes is somebody who does not have shit, you know what I'm saying? When you have shit, you're not all about taking. Show to open third eye beats, you know what I'm saying? They're blazing star, the raging sun, the blazing star, right back with another one, you know what I'm saying? Boy, you know what I'm saying? Don't even be worried. When somebody is taking something, you shouldn't even take him seriously, every pun intended, because when you take something, that implies that you don't have shit. And who takes somebody serious who doesn't have shit? I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I just don't, man. I don't. Like, when you see somebody taking somebody else's individuality, and as I was saying, this is not inspiration. Taking on somebody's individuality is not inspiration. Inspiration is just receiving influence and you being motivated to act on your own. Keyword on your own. Keyword on your motherfucking own. Inspiration does not mean, let me be like him, let me be like her, let me copy his life. This is not inspiration. There's not even a fine line between inspiration and copying. There is a huge line, but nowadays everything is interpreted as inspiration, even though people are just borderline copying shit. Because they don't have shit. You are not spiritual if you don't have shit. Let me repeat myself. You are not spiritual if you don't have shit. Period. On any level. On any motherfucking level. Everybody is spiritual. Don't get it twisted, because everybody is some sort of individual. It is inevitable. To be alive is to be some sort of individual. You know what I'm saying? It is motherfucking inevitable. But it is all about, I guess, extremes. Yeah, this is like a nice way to put it. It is all about extremes. Are you extremely relying on somebody else? Yes? Okay. At that point, you ain't spiritual. At that point, you're just a motherfucking copycat. Because when you are truly individual, you don't need shit. You don't need to look out for references, how-to videos, not even how-to as in like some physical shit, but how-to-be videos, how to handle my life videos, how to fix my head issues, how to fix my goddamn insecurity issues, which is nothing wrong with, but you know what I'm saying? It's all about an extreme. Some people are like very, very extreme. Some people cannot live a single day without watching some sort of guide online. And not guide on some physical shit, but guide on some mental shit. Well, are these things even labeled a guide? Well, you can label them as guides. Technically, information is like some sort of guidance. Not even technically, it is some sort of guidance. Like, people cannot live without guidance is my whole point. Which is fucking weird as hell. How to handle my life, how to be this, how to be that, and don't get it twisted, there's nothing wrong with seeking guidance, but it's a question of do you depend on guidance or do you just use guidance to be an individual once again, you know what I'm saying? See, there's like a misconception as always. People think being inspired means to take something and to live by it as this is now something you made on your own. But this is called being ain't shit. This is called you being ain't shit. When you take something and you live through what you just took, and now you label it as your own. This is not inspiration, this is borderline mental illness. Borderline motherfucking mental illness. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you don't even have to worry about this happening to you if you are somebody, period. When you are somebody, period, you don't have to be worried about taking something. When you have something, you don't have to be worried about taking something. It's as simple as that, man. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the whole starting point. What the fuck are you making? What on earth are you doing? What the fuck are you making? Are you making something which is truly made by yourself, or are you just making something which got created by somebody else and now you label you made it, you got themselves? Less abstractly speaking, this is just people who live off society, information, not even information because we all live based on information. These are just people living off society, religion, entertainment values, social norms, you fucking name it. Those people don't have any spirituality in their life. These people cannot be spiritual for shit even if their life depended on that shit. They cannot be somebody for shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is all I'm seeing. I don't know about y'all, but this is all I'm seeing in my fucking real life. I see people, let's talk about politics today. I see people, let's talk about what Jesus did 10,000 years ago on Mount Sinai today. I see people, let's talk about Ramadan today. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can truly live. Nobody can truly live. And to be alive is just to be yourself, and nobody can be themselves. Everybody needs something, everybody needs some sort of trend, some sort of information, some sort of handout to finally feel secure about, now I can present myself, look at me, baby, ooh. And the thing is, people who are like that are virtue signalers. Heavy virtue signalers. Somebody who virtue signals is somebody, this is how you can peep a virtue signaler. Because sometimes it gets hard to see if somebody's honest or dishonest, because a lie is very easily told, but the truth can very easily be understood type shit, you know what I'm saying? This is how you see somebody who's virtue signaling like a motherfucker. You look at them and you see what they're standing on. If what they're standing on changes a lot, frequently, they are a virtue signaler. And don't get it twisted, we all change and we all fix. We don't fixate ourselves in one specific perspective. We always change, but once again, it's all about an extreme. Somebody who extremely virtue signals is somebody who changes their perspectives very frequently. And it's not normal to change your perspectives very frequently. Like, it is not normal for me to say, I don't like blue today, and then tomorrow I say, yeah, today I love blue. It is not normal for me to say, yeah, today I like chairs, but tomorrow I'm preaching all about, I hate chairs. Chairs ruin my life. And then the next day I talk about how I love chairs once again. You see what I'm saying? It's normal to change your mind, but it is not normal to change your mind so extremely, so fast. And with that type of intensity. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who virtue signals essentially has no individuality. Because they go based on what sounds good, no. They go based on what somebody else has been making cool. Keyword, somebody else. Somebody who virtue signals always seeks somebody else's shit, basically. Because what somebody else has been expressing is what they now go by, because they cannot truly have conviction based on what they are doing. When you don't have conviction behind what you're doing, you seek what somebody else is doing. And to be more specific, if you cannot have conviction about yourself, you seek somebody who has conviction about their own self. And now you piggyback based on their individuality. See what I'm saying? As I was saying, this manifests as somebody who changes their mind very frequently, very extremely, on a very polarized type of level. One day they say, I like chairs, tomorrow they say, I despise chairs. And in the next day they say, yeah guys, maybe I was wrong, maybe I like chairs. And then 2 weeks from now they're saying, maybe I was right, I don't like chairs. You see what I'm saying? This is how you spot a virtue signaler. Somebody who changes their mind unrationally, very extremely in a short period of time. Yeah, shit, I'm saying. Yeah, shit, I'm motherfucking saying. You know what I'm saying, ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. But as I was saying, this shouldn't be none of your concern. You shouldn't look for virtue signalers. You shouldn't see who's virtue signaling. You shouldn't be a detective as far as other people's life, because mind your motherfucking business. Your mind is your business. As I'm always saying, this is like one of my favorite sayings. Mind your business, your mind is your motherfucking business. Ladies and motherfucking gentlemen, what the fuck are we talking about? Life is very peaceful when you're like not worried about anything besides your own ass, besides your own motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that, man, and it's all about what you pay attention to. This whole dialogue is all about what you pay attention to, ladies and gentlemen. Because people thrive off attention. It goes very, very deep, and there are so many aspects when we talk about attention. But let's just break it down piece by piece, because attention is a very broad and a very, very general topic. Yeah, know me, I don't like specific topics. I just like to talk about goddamn everything. So let's break it down. Let's just start with how people thrive off attention. It is very obvious. Go in a social setting and give somebody a lot of attention. Period. Just give him a lot of attention and see how they act. See how happy they become, see how confident they become, see how goddamn courageous they become, see how unhuman they become, see how goddamn spectacular they become. Because attention is a shortcut to individuality, or like a shortcut to a strong individuality, so to speak. You see, when somebody gains attention, automatically they feel strong and validated in their character. And when they feel like that, they tend to be very expressive, very open, very courageous, etc., etc., etc. Because when you receive attention by somebody else, you're like warm, you receive heat, you receive energy. And that energy feels like a very strong sensation, psychologically speaking. And that strong sensation, aka you're receiving attention, you're receiving that heat, you're receiving that energy, is making your individuality into something shiny, into something very spectacular, you know what I'm saying? Into something very broad and goddamn expressive. Because even from an astrological POV, attention is all about what? The motherfucking sun. So when you receive some attention, you feel like the sun itself. You feel like warm itself. You feel like the light of the room itself. This is how you feel when you gain attention. It is human nature. Humans feel very, very, very excited when they receive attention, because from an astrological, planetary, even though planets ain't real type of POV, attention is all about the sun. And when you receive attention, you feel like the sun. And count 1 + 1 together. When you feel like the sun, imagine how somebody acts. Imagine how somebody will feel like. Imagine how somebody will move like, you know what I'm saying? So essentially, gaining a lot of attention from the external world is a shortcut to have a strong individuality. But don't worry, that shit won't last anyways. That shit won't last anyways whatsoever. Because attention is always fading. Attention is always fading. At least for weak people. At least for very weak people, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's very weak and who receives attention and who depends on attention is somebody who cannot maintain a character anyways, because maintaining a character takes strength. Being dependent on outside variables is not exactly what strength means. You know what I'm saying? Like my motherfucking livestream, y'all. If y'all like what y'all see, like the motherfucking livestream. Depending on somebody else's influence, in this case, or like in goddamn every case, attention is not what a strong individuality is marked by. A strong individuality, when we talk about the sun, when we talk about Leo, is you being fixated on your own viewpoints. Is you being fixated, not even viewpoints. You're fixated on your own passions. You're fixated on your own goddamn heat, on what drives you, on your own fire. Ooh! When you cannot be fixated on your own fire, you cannot truly develop a strong individuality. And somebody who cannot fixate on true individuality, somebody who cannot fixate on their own inner fire, is somebody who becomes idled. Now you just receive anything, now you just listen to anything, now you just take anything, because somebody who knows nothing will take everything. Somebody who has no standards will take everything. Literally, a starving person will eat anything as long as it's eatable, as long as it can be eaten, you know what I'm saying? A starving person will just eat anything. Mentally speaking and physically speaking. Starving people don't ask questions, mentally speaking and physically speaking. So this is one thing about attention. Human beings are very, very geeked of attention. Human beings are very, 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 very geeked of attention because attention is a shortcut to feel like somebody once again. You don't have to truly fixate your own fire when you just can receive attention 24/7. You don't have to do the inner work to find out who you truly are, and you don't have to be very strong when you just can depend on somebody else's attention because now you feel like somebody because everybody else has been saying I am somebody. Know what I'm saying? It is easy to feel like somebody when everybody is saying, yeah, look at him, he's so cool, It is easy to feel like somebody when you receive a lot of attention, know what I'm saying? And receiving attention does not automatically mean you are somebody because you can receive attention for some bullshit. See what I'm saying? Hey, for instance, I could pick up a goddamn AK-47 and shoot up everybody, and now I can receive attention. Does that make me somebody? I don't think so. So receiving attention is not automatically saying you are now a true individual. You are now somebody of value. Attention is not automatically saying you are somebody of value. Because attention and value are two pair of shoes. To be valuable and to gain attention sometimes can go hand in hand because when you have good values you will receive attention anyways. But they are not exclusive to each other because somebody could have bullshit values and still receive attention. You see what I'm saying? So truly see what someone is valuing. Look at somebody's core values and you see somebody's core values to see just what they're motivated by. You know somebody's true values when you see what they are motivated by, and this takes a lot of emotional intelligence. I can teach you emotional intelligence right now. But when you have emotional intelligence, you see what somebody has been motivated by. And what somebody is motivated by goes hand in hand with what they value. You know what I'm saying? And this is automatically telling you what kind of person they are, to make it very simple. So yeah, attention is one hell of a thing. Attention is one hell of a thing. And psychologically speaking, human beings like attention so much because now they don't have to look in the mirror. Because everybody else has been saying you are somebody. And when everybody else is saying you are somebody, you don't have to look in the mirror. And nobody likes to look in the mirror. Because everybody is butt fuck ugly, spiritually speaking. Everybody is butt fuck ugly, spiritually speaking. So obviously, and naturally, you don't like to look in the mirror if you know you are butt fuck ugly, mentally speaking. Now attention becomes very convenient because attention is depending on everybody else's influence to feel like somebody, you know what I'm saying? When you depend on everybody else's influence to feel like somebody, especially if you already gain attention, you don't have to look in the mirror. And everything a human being is truly fearing is their own ass. Because everybody is butt fuck ugly, spiritually speaking. Everybody is extremely crooked, spiritually speaking, you know what I'm saying? And everybody like my damn live stream if you like what I see. If you like what you're seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucking live stream, ladies and gentlemen. It is for motherfucking free. But seriously, everything a human being is fearing is their own reflection. People say, this is one very, very interesting thing I found out recently. Which was like very fucking mind-blowing for my ass. Y'all know how social media is built out of algorithms and social media feeds you what you like to see. If you like 10,000 videos of, I don't know, politics, you will see 10,000 videos of politics. On social media, when you always look at every damn Donald Trump video, you will see Donald Trump everywhere in your fucking For You page, right? Social media is built out of algorithms. Social media feeds you what you like to see, right? But human beings say, oh, I'm disturbed by social media. Human beings say, social media is so distracting. But social media wouldn't be distracting if you wasn't intrigued by your algorithm, which is essentially you. You need to understand, everything you see on social, not everything, but a lot of shit you see on social media is essentially a reflection of you. Because when you like brain rot as memes 24/7, if you like brain rot 24/7, you will see brain rot. If you like, I don't know, politics 24/7, you will see politics. So in so many ways, what you're seeing on social media is a reflection of you, because this is how an algorithm is designed. And don't get it twisted, social media is man-made. Sometimes you see shit you don't like to see, because social media is fucking pushing things regardless in your face. But in so many ways, social media is a reflection of what you like to be entertained by. So you are not truly disturbed by social media. You are disturbed by your own reflection because social media is reflecting what you like. Literally. Social media is reflecting what you like. What you double tap. You know what I'm saying? Social media is reflecting what you like. So you are not disturbed by social media. You are disturbed by what you like. And this is like life in and of itself. And don't get it twisted. As I was saying, social media is no natural phenomenon. Social media is no natural mirror. But social media is a synthetic mirror of what life is like. Of what life is moving like, you know what I'm saying? You see, everything in life is a mirror. And human beings are disturbed, goddamn, terrified by mirrors. Human beings are terrified by mirrors. And this is everything in life. Human beings are terrified by their own reflection. So you are not disturbed by what you see. You are disturbed by your reflections because what you see is not the issue. Social media is not the issue. Just because you have Instagram installed on your phone, that doesn't mean you need to spend 10,000 hours on Instagram per day. Social media is not the issue. You are the issue. You are the motherfucking issue, like everything in life. Because things are meaningless. It is just because you exist that things not automatically, become meaningful. Things are meaningless. Like this water bottle is meaningless. That this water bottle becomes meaningful because of my mind. Because I interpreted this water bottle. Similarly with social media. Social media is meaningless. Social media is no distraction because social media is an inanimate object. It is because of your subjectivity that social media becomes a distraction. It is because of your subjective mind that social media becomes a motherfucking distraction. You know what I'm saying? And this is life. This is motherfucking life. Life is all about you. If you didn't peep that shit already. If you didn't peep that shit already, life is all about you, ladies and gentlemen. Nowadays people are retarded and people don't know shit because we live in a world which is designed to keep you in shit. It's partially not your fault, but still take motherfucking responsibility. Take some motherfucking responsibility. Take some responsibility. Shout out to Cameron and shout out to Open Third Eye Beast. Shout out y'all out. I appreciate y'all for being here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for watching. Shout out y'all out, man. Y'all are as goated as I am, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are as goated as Mello himself, because what I was just saying everything you pay attention to is a reflection of you. And by default, if you pay attention to me, I ain't gonna lie, you are the shit. Know what I'm saying? You are the motherfucking shit in some way, shape or form. Because everything you see is just a reflection of what you are entertained by. And don't play entertainment. Don't play entertainment because you're book smart, because you study goddamn logical thesis all day. Don't play entertainment. Because entertainment is automatically linked to who you are, to your individuality, to your character. To be an individual is to be in some way, shape or form entertained by something. Even from an astrological POV, entertainment is linked to Leo. And simultaneously, Leo is linked to individuality. So entertainment is just truly you. You cannot be entertained by something which is not reflecting you. So don't play entertainment. I know many spiritual people are like, you shouldn't be entertained. My distractions. Entertainment is a fucking distraction. But let me tell you something. You are the motherfucking distraction. You are the distracted one. What you see is not distracting you by default. It is because of you. Being a shit that distractions even happen in your motherfucking life. But entertainment is just individuality, and whatever you are entertained by is what you are reflected by. Entertainment is a reflection of who you are. You cannot be entertained by something you don't fuck with individually speaking, you know what I'm saying? Hence, I keep my live streams very unseriously since day one. Do I sound like a goddamn educational channel? Well, I do have educational content, don't get it twisted, but I don't give a fuck about being educational. I do that shit for fun, ladies and gentlemen. I do that shit for fun, I ain't gonna motherfucking lie. Because I'm saying this 24/7 ever since my first live stream. Ever since I first make videos. Whatever you should do it because you give a fuck about it. Not because of some sort of society values. Not because of some self-sacrificial ass motives. I'm not here to sacrifice myself so somebody else could learn. I'm just here because this is who I am. This is who I am. I'm a Leo Sun Sag Moon. Expressing some sort of spirituality. It is who I am. I am here because this is who I am. And this is what life is always all about. You are in that scenario because this scenario is who you are. You are in that scenario because this scenario is reflecting who you motherfucking are. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We ain't playing Twister. Do not get it twisted. Entertainment is highly spiritual because spirituality is not praying to God. Spirituality is being somebody, which is very, very practical. Spirituality is not, yeah, I'm watching YouTube all day, I'm reading books all day, I'm reading my Bible all day, I'm studying all day. This is not spirituality. At least not in my eyes. Not even in my eyes, in reality's eyes, which is fucking, it is what it is. Spirituality is individuality, and it is about being somebody. It is about doing something. It is about being seen as somebody. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it motherfucking twisted. I forgot my whole point, but yeah, I get the motherfucking truth. Spirituality is not some hoo-ha. I study shit all day. Because learning is not even what spirituality truly is. Listening, comprehending, studying is not what spirituality truly is. Because spirituality is life. And is life all about studying 24/7? Is life all about hitting some books 24/7? No! It ain't. It motherfucking ain't. Hence I move the way I move since day one. Since day one, ladies and gentlemen. Since day motherfucking one, ladies and gentlemen. Since day one. Since day one. Since day one, I cannot be here with notes in my head. And it goes beyond notes. I just cannot be somebody who thinks, oh, today I'm saving the world. Which is common sense. I'm telling you this 10,000 times already, but fuck that shit. It should be a given, you know what I'm saying? Something which is understood shouldn't be explained. Things should be a given. You shouldn't be like, yeah, today I'm doing this, today I move like this. Hey guys, this is why I am the way I am. You shouldn't explain yourself. Because when you explain yourself, you lack spirituality, you lack individuality, you lack the art of carrying out your goddamn life. You lack the art of being somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's constantly running their mouth is not having some sort of spirituality. Spirituality is just life, living. I'm gonna tell you who the most spiritual person in the room is. Normally people would like to assume the one who knows the most. But it is the one who is the most benevolent character, who is the most goddamn spectacular person in character. And by default, wisdom is just a tool to refine your character. Wisdom is not the end all and be all. Wisdom is just a tool to refine who you are. And wisdom is just the most effective tool to refine who you are and to just complement who you are. And to improve who you are. Even though improving is a very vague word, but you get the motherfucking drill. The point of spirituality is to learn so you can be somebody. And not just to learn for the sake of learning. You see, people like to learn for the sake of learning. Because this is how the world is functioning. In school, you learn for the sake of learning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, literally. Motherfucking literally. I'm tired as hell. God motherfucking damn, I slept like 2 hours today, so bear with me. Bear motherfucking with me. I slept 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? But spirituality is not learning for the sake of learning. Learning for the sake of learning is some synthetic school bullshit. Some, I don't know, some man-made intellect, man-made bullshit. Think about school. In school, you was learning for the sake of learning. You was studying, I don't know, Pythagoras theorems for the sake of studying Pythagoras theorems. You wasn't studying algebra for the sake of improving your life. Because this is how learning should be implied. Learning should be done for the sake of applying that shit in reality, which is helping your character, which is helping your individuality. But if you learn for the sake of learning, you are just utmost retarded. You become utmost retarded. Somebody who learns for the sake of learning is somebody who's like into Anunnakis, religion, astrophysics, and in some degree mathematics, because somebody who learns for the sake of learning is just somebody who can brag about what they just learned without making sense about what they just learned. Someone like this, I know where Anunnakis are from. Now what? You learned where Anunnakis are from. You still remain ain't shit. Your hair is still greasy as hell. Your bank account is still as empty as your motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who learns for the sake of learning is somebody who cannot make improvements based on their intellect. You see what I'm saying? Somebody who's truly spiritual learns for the sake of improving. Like, this is when learning is effective. Even watching YouTube videos is effective right here. Let's just say you have an insecurity. Let's just say you have an insecurity when it comes to public speaking, and you just hop on YouTube, learn about public speaking, and you learn about not being insecure no more. When you apply what you just learned on YouTube in your real life and you see good results, guess what? Now you are spiritual. Now you truly made progress. Now you truly can label yourself as someone who's spiritual. Because it's not all about diminishing learning, it's not all about neglecting learning. You have to learn. But it's just a question of, can you apply what you learned? Can you utilize what you learned to help your character? Okay, I learned about public speaking. Now I can utilize that knowledge to be somebody beautiful in character. Now I can be a person who can publicly speak. Now I can be somebody who can speak in front of people without being afraid. Now you helped your individuality. Now you helped out your character. Now your character becomes more attractive. And at that point, whatever you learned is spiritual. You see what I'm saying? And it's as simple as that, man. It is as simple as that, man. Spirituality doesn't mean, today I learn how to meditate. Today I learn how to Om Nama Shiva, yeah, Allah Akbar, yeah, Jesus Christ himself. Spirituality is not about some bullshit like that, man. Spirituality is not about some la la land shit which can't be applied. Spirituality is learning about some shit which can help your character, which can help you to be a more attractive and strong person. You know what I'm saying? Anything else is bullshit. Anything else is pretty much bullshit. Anything else is pretty much bullshit. Ooh, let me breathe. Ooh, what the fuck? When I make my live streams, I talk without taking a breather, so naturally I tend to be very exhausted after some time. So let me breathe for a sec. What the fuck? Let me breathe for a sec. Yeah. We are back. Shout ya lot. What do y'all gotta say? Shout to Music Monsieur. You said love in my ass off. Motherfuckers reading Allah books finna be mad that spirituality can't be solved in the book. Spirituality can only be solved in life, and a book is just glorifying somebody else's way of thinking. A book is just really someone thinking and writing down their way of thinking. And this is just what a book is in a nutshell. And a book can only be written by humans. If you have anything else to say, you are retarded. A book can only be written by humans. Who else is writing books? Alligators? Zebras? Crackheads? Spiders? No, a book is written by humans. And if you are reading a book, you have to understand you are reading someone's thoughts. You are listening to somebody's thoughts. You are studying somebody's thoughts. This is all it is when it comes to books. End of the story. And not to say you shouldn't read books, because obviously some books are very helpful. You know what I'm saying? I don't read books. I don't read books personally, but some books are very helpful. You know what I'm saying? Because there's good knowledge in everything. You can still read your books. You can still read the Quran. You can still read your goddamn Bible. You can still read your goddamn Torah. But don't be fooled. Keep in mind that you're reading someone's thoughts right now, and you can think as well. You can come to conclusions as well. So don't get it twisted. Spirituality is individuality in reality. Period. Motherfucking bars. Book written by God. My book was written by God. Yeah. My book was written by God. No, your book was written by another man. You know what I'm saying? There is no such thing as God. God is just another man. Period. God is a human. God is a motherfucking human. And if you can't seem to understand that, I don't know what to tell you, to be fully honest. And I don't give a red's flying ass. I'm not here to raise your mind. I just fucking ain't. I just ain't. But sticking to what I said in the title. Really, I said we talk about everything, so we can really pretty much talk about everything. But I want to touch one more subject. Well, actually, I touched this shit in the very beginning, talking about attentions and some shit like that, man. Something is very crazy about humans when it comes to attention. When you give somebody attention and when you withdraw your attention, they start to be very interested in you because humans fiend for attention. I noticed that behavior over and over and over and over and over and over and over again in my motherfucking life. When I give somebody attention and I withdraw my attention, they start to be more interested in who I am. Because humans like attention. Humans like motherfucking attention. And you should be careful to who you give your attention to. Your power is not regained by giving something attention. Your power is regained by not giving something attention. When you say you don't like somebody, you don't give them attention. Because if you do give them attention, you don't take your power back, so to speak. You give something power by giving it attention. Everything else is for the motherfucking birds. For the motherfucking birds, ladies and fucking gentlemen. Like the motherfucking live stream. The fuck we talking about? The fuck we talking about? Like the motherfucking live stream. You know what I'm saying? It is for motherfucking free with y'all broke asses. But I feel y'all. I don't feel y'all. But like the motherfucking live stream. It is for motherfucking free. It is for free. Thank you, man. One person like the live stream, shout you out, man. Shout y'all motherfucking out, man. Support y'all boy. Y'all boy for president. Mellow for motherfucking president. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wouldn't candidate for president in the next 10,000 years. Maybe I would. Never say never. Maybe I would. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. I ain't gonna motherfucking lie. Because sometimes someone talks shit, but they only talk shit because they can do that thing. Have you ever met somebody insecure? That insecure person is only talking shit because they cannot be confident. If they could be confident, they wouldn't be talking shit. I can tell you so much, man. Human beings who shit talk are just jealous because they cannot do what they're shit talking. You know what I'm saying? They cannot do what they're shit talking about. Hence they talk shit because they are bitter. Everything is self-reflection, ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. Everything is self-reflection to the highest degree. But yeah, as I was saying, I was touching on this subject matter right here. I was talking about one specific thing, which is very interesting. When you give somebody attention, and you withdraw your attention, that person for some strange reason becomes interested in you. And that strange reason is not strange whatsoever. That reason is happening because that person is addicted to motherfucking attention. When you give somebody attention and you withdraw your attention, 9 times out of 10 that person becomes very, very interested in you. Sometimes even obsessed, but obsession is a mental illness, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes some shit like that happens, I ain't gonna motherfucking lie. So you should be very stingy with your attention. You shouldn't be a dickhead for no reason, but you should be stingy with your attention. If somebody says something which is genuinely unfunny as hell, if somebody cracks a joke which wouldn't even be funny in 1999 before Christ, you don't laugh. If somebody is truly cringe, you don't praise them. If somebody is truly ass, you don't say, bah, you're so good. You don't do that shit. You'll be honest. You should be stingy with your attention. You don't need to give people attention who don't even deserve to be receiving attention. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do, they start to believe there are somebody, you know, because attention makes believe. Attention makes believe. Oh, mommy. Today people were laughing at my jokes today. I already know. Mommy, today I got validated in school. I guess I ain't shit after all. Guess I am somebody after all. You know what I'm saying? Attention makes belief. Attention makes motherfucking belief. Because Neptune is exalted in Leo. Attention makes belief. It really does. And belief makes character, and character is life. Character is spirituality. So attention is a truly spiritual mechanism, because whatever you pay attention to, whatever you give attention will be you. And you're only the way you are because you are giving attention to certain things. You should keep that shit in mind. You only ain't shit right now because you was keeping your attention occupied based on things which represent something which ain't shit. It is as simple as that, man. It is as simple as that, man. If your attention would be on something which would be productive, you wouldn't be somebody who ain't shit right now. I can tell you so much, man. I can tell you so motherfucking much, man. So do not get it fucking twisted. Do not get it twisted. We ain't playing Twister. Do not get it motherfucking twisted. If your attention would be on something productive, you shouldn't be worried about not being somebody, because you automatically would be somebody. You are what you pay attention to. And this goes beyond people. Because I was like bringing up people, but this goes beyond people. It goes directly inside of you. It goes hand in hand towards inside of you. What's inside of you will be who you are if you pay a lot of attention to that shit. When you pay attention to a lot of negative ass things inside of you, guess what? You won't be shit. So you have to truly ghost things. The opposite of attention is ghosting something. When you are able to ghost something, that shit will not grow. And some things you have to diminish. Before you start to make something new happen, you have to diminish old shit. You have to get rid of motherfucking old shit, you know what I'm saying? And you do that by not paying attention to some bullshit ass patterns inside of your goddamn spirit. You know what I'm saying? Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. I need to do something. We are right back, ladies and gentlemen. We are right back, ladies and gentlemen. The fats are here! What's going on? The fats are here! The motherfucking fats are here. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'm Andrew Tate because I'm not chasing money, I'm not chasing goddamn Lamborghinis because I'm not materialistic like that, you know what I'm saying? I am much better than Andrew Tate. I don't think I am Andrew Tate. I think I am much better than Andrew Tate, you know what I'm saying? Andrew Tate ain't got shit on me. The only thing he got is money. And I don't got a lot of money, man. So, kudos to Andrew Tate. Kudos to Andrew Tate. He got money, I ain't got money, but I got everything more. I got everything which is much more valuable than motherfucking money. But seriously, what you pay attention to is determining your life. What you pay attention to is who you are essentially. So don't get it twisted. You don't regain your power if by just giving people attention. You don't claim your power by giving something attention. This is at anything giving your power away because attention is power. You know what I'm saying? So don't be no motherfucking hypocrite and don't be no motherfucking retard. Do not be some motherfucking retard, man. You don't gain power by giving something attention because as I was saying for 46 minutes straight, giving something attention is not gaining your power back. Because attention is boosting somebody up. Attention is making somebody high. Attention makes belief. Attention makes belief, ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. Attention makes belief. Neptune is exalted in motherfucking Leo. Attention makes belief. It does, so you don't give somebody attention and hope that person will receive some sort of downfall. Like, how does that even work? You're giving somebody attention and now you're just praying for somebody's downfall. If anything, you're rising them back up, even if you think you're giving them negative attention. There is no such thing as negative attention. There is just attention. Attention is attention. Negativity is just a human being thinking and feeling. What's negative and what's positive is just a human being interpreting things. You know what I'm saying? Attention is good. Period. You need attention to leverage your goddamn life. Not even life, but businesses, online creative endeavors, you fucking name it. Without attention, you will be deserted. Without attention, you won't make something happen. As far as getting the ball rolling, as far as making something spin in existence, it takes some attention. And not even attention from others. Attention from yourself, most importantly. You cannot make something happen if you don't pay attention to it. So you have to pay attention to it to make it happen. You have to get the ball rolling. You have to goddamn make it happen. You have to make it happen by giving it attention. You know what I'm saying? Attention is first given by yourself. You cannot hope to receive attention if you don't even give a fuck about your own self. Because guess what? If you don't give a fuck about you, I won't give a fuck about you either. It's just a normal mechanism in fucking life. It is a motherfucking mechanism in motherfucking life, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'm motherfucking hungry as hell. My motherfucking stomach is starving to death right now. I haven't eaten shit all day, man. Making live streams on empty stomachs is not maybe the best idea. That shit is not a good idea, man. That shit is not a good idea. Because I ain't gonna lie, man. Expressing yourself takes energy, physically speaking. So expressing yourself 24/7, not even 24/7, but quite a lot. When you express yourself quite a lot, you become tired after some time. You become like kinda fatigued because expressing yourself takes energy. It takes energy from your stomach, to be more specific. At the center of individuality, physically speaking and mentally speaking and like all kinds of ways speaking, is your stomach. Mentally speaking, of course, your solar plexus, what people like to call your solar plexus, which is just your individuality, which is rooted in your stomach. And even physically speaking, your individuality is rooted in your stomach because your stomach is a powerhouse of energy. When your stomach is fucked up, you won't have the energy to act. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Take care of your motherfucking stomach. Mentally speaking, take care of your character, who you are, what you're entertained by, how you express yourself, your levels of courage, And physically speaking, you're literally God. You're literal motherfucking God. Eat right, eat enough, and eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't gonna motherfucking lie, eating healthy is low-key overrated. Because it's a question of exercise. When you exercise enough, you don't have to worry about what you eat, because what you eat will be burnt away anyways. But that doesn't mean you should sit on your ass all day eating takis 24/7. Still have some sort of modesty, have some sort of moderation, and have some sort of goddamn common human sense. Some common sense, you know what I'm saying, in the fucking brain. In your motherfucking brain. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Once again, give me 2 seconds. We are back, ladies and motherfucking Gentile men. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking Gentile men. We are back, ladies and Gentile men. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What the fuck? What the fuck is up with you? What the fuck is going on? Let me tell you something. When it comes to talking about attention, one thing is very, very clear. It is as clear as day with human beings and what they post on social media and whatnot. Humans like to gain attention for some shit which is utterly meaningless. Like their personal opinions, their subjective natures, and some stupid shit like that, man. Not in some teaching aspect, but in a more stupid and obvious type of aspect. Humans like to gain attention for shit which is not worthwhile. Like, today I have eaten 10,000 takis. Today I was listening to this song. We don't give a rat's flying ass. We do not give a rat's flying ass, man. Humans try to gain attention for some shit which is utterly meaningless. Which goes back to a lack of individuality. You know what I'm saying? A lack of individuality. A lack of motherfucking individuality. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. It is easy to spot somebody who lacks spirituality. It is very easy. Someone who lacks spirituality lacks sauce. Motherfucking sauce. Motherfucking sauce. And we all know how somebody looks who has no sauce, so I don't have to explain deeply. But y'all get the motherfucking point. Just somebody who has no motion, mentally speaking. Somebody who has no fucking motion, no fucking drip, no fucking nothing, no fucking bitches, no goddamn purposes. Somebody like that lacks individuality. Top 10 obvious statements. But what's obvious for me might not be obvious for you. So take it as it is, man. Take it as it is, man. Take it as it is, ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. Ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. Human beings are, for some strange reason, too occupied about being seen for something utterly meaningless. Like even how this dude is saying, bro thinks he's Andrew Tate. Like even Andrew Tate is some sort of meaningless person sometimes. Because I know he plays a character, but this shit is kinda corny when you just flex about what you have, when you just define yourself by what you have, because human beings like to be seen as something which is utterly meaningless, such as how much money they have. Money is utterly meaningless because money got created by a human. It's very deceiving to preach, I'm escaping some system, but all you're doing is gaining money. Like people interpret escaping systems by just gaining more money. At that point, you're even deeper in the system. Because people who make more money automatically support this system more, financially speaking. And this business is run by finances, obviously, you know what I'm saying? And when you have a shit ton of money and no individuality, you spend your money to promote what's going on in this world. By default, you know what I'm saying? Like, people cannot even use money. Everybody wants to be a millionaire, but when they are a millionaire, they would just eat takis on their couch all day, watching videos all day, scrolling on TikTok all day, you know what I'm saying? Thank God nobody's a fucking millionaire, because if they would be a millionaire, they would just indulge into their desires. Of what good is you being a millionaire if all you do is indulge in your motherfucking desires all day, you know what I'm saying? Some fucking retarded ass bullshit. Some motherfucking retarded ass bullshit. Y'all just ain't golden. To make it all simple, y'all just ain't golden, man. And I know what it means to be golden, man. I'm fucking golden as hell, man. Golden Soul. Check out my one of my latest songs, Golden Soul. Some Jupiter, she's spinning on my dick. I'm gonna start thinking I made it out the mix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy is a fire as rapper. I'm really fire with everything. Music, videos, drawings, and really everything I do. Sports. I used to be a motherfucking jock, man. I used to be a motherfucking jock. I used to win all kinds of medals in soccer. I used to be crazily cracked at soccer, man. I ain't got motherfucking lemon. I ain't got motherfucking lemon. I'm a motherfucking joke. Even with martial arts. When I was small, I was practicing martial arts and I was goddamn earning some goddamn medals. Because I'm just goated like that, man. I am goated like that, man. Not because I earned some sort of physical credential, but because of my spirit. Because of my motherfucking spirit. Ladies and motherfucking gentlemen. Oh, my back. Ooh. You see, good individuality transfers everywhere. Goddamn everywhere. When your individuality is right, that shit will goddamn transfer everywhere. And this is what you need to focus on. Keyword focus. We're talking about attention, what you need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to you. When you are somebody good, for the lack of less vague words, everything you do will be nice. Everything you do will be golden. You know what I'm saying? Hence I made this soul, golden soul inside of me, because this is what I have, a motherfucking golden soul. A golden soul is just an individual who has the ability to make things look attractive. Things become attractive if you have gold inside of you. Golden soul inside of me. Man, that song is fucking hard, man. I ain't gonna have some Jupiter, she's expanding on my knee. I'm Sunday thinking, yeah, I made it out the mix. No, I'm saying that shit slaps. And this shit slaps so much because it's talking about reality. If you have a golden soul, everything will just look miraculous. You could, I don't know, you could work at a fucking grocery store. But you working at that grocery store will still look good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about you. It's all about who you are. And it's all about what you make out of your fucking self. And this should be your focus. This should be your motherfucking focus. Keyword, make something out of yourself. Peep what I'm saying. Make something out of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make something out of yourself. Make. It's about making. Because you don't need to learn for the sake of learning. Humans who learn for the sake of learning are people who watch YouTube videos all day because they are too afraid to put in action. You see? Somebody who learns for the sake of learning is just afraid to live life because, I don't know, maybe they got bullied and now they're afraid to be bullied once again. They're afraid to be bullied again, you know what I'm saying? Because when you act, your individuality has to be seen. And a lot of people got bullied before. A lot of people got motherfucking straight up bullied before. Extremely bullied before. Heavily bullied before. So all they're doing is curtling themselves up at home, watching videos all day how to be somebody, but they never are somebody because they are afraid to act. They are afraid to act. Straight up, ladies and gentlemen, straight up. They're straight up afraid to act. They are straight up afraid to act, hence they don't act. All they're acting on is watching another YouTube video how to fix their insecurities. Even though they have everything they need in their head to fix their insecurities. They just don't act because they are afraid. Maybe they got bullied before. Maybe they got shit on before. Maybe somebody was shitting on them before. Maybe somebody was pissing on them before, mentally speaking, and sometimes even physically speaking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. If you learn for the sake of learning, you are afraid to live life. Straight up. People learn for the sake of learning because they are afraid to live life. Yeah, shit I'm saying? Yeah, shit I'm saying? Your issue is not learning about more. Your issue is something more fundamental. Your issue is you being afraid to act. Because actions are truly what you need to be worried about, not about knowing more, learning more. Because as I was saying, learning more, studying more is not even spirituality in my eyes. Spirituality is action in my eyes. Being somebody, individuality, looking like somebody, making something happen. This is true spirituality. So what are we making happen? What are we doing? This is the question, not what do we know. Not even what do we know, because what do we know is extremely important. You can only do what you know. If you don't know, you cannot do. So knowledge is extremely, extremely, extremely vital. But the thing is, Can you utilize your knowledge? This is what's as important as knowing. Can you utilize your knowledge? Because when you cannot utilize your knowledge, is as good as not knowing. Because knowledge is only valuable if you can apply your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We have fucking 25 more seconds left, so let's just wrap it up. Let's just motherfucking wrap it up like Saran. Ladies and gentlemen, strive to do. Strive to do, because chances are you already know. If you watch me, chances are you already know. And don't get it twisted, there's always something you can learn. Life is infinite. So there's infinite things you don't even know, obviously. There's always something you don't know. But that shouldn't be your concern. Be worried about acting. Just act more. And see what will happen. Because life out of actions. And with that being said, yeah boy will head out. Once again, shout out to Open Third Eye Beats, Cameron, and this motherfucking fat. Shout out to the motherfucking fats. And with that being said, your boy is heading out. Your boy is blazing out. I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all stay safe. And y'all take care of yourselves. Goodbye, y'all.